Yo, what is good YouTube fam? It is your boy Joe Fit Johnson back at it again, bringing y'all some fire content. So if you are new to this channel, this is where we come to talk about fitness, health, mindset, day in the life, you feel me, overall self-development. You know, I have a company called No Stagnation because I believe in not being stagnant. If you're stagnant, you're literally dying, right? If you look at a heart-o-meter, right? If you're staying stagnant, you're dying. You must be up and down. It's okay to have peaks and valleys as long as the overall trend is up, you feel me? So what we're gonna be working on today and what I'm gonna be showing y'all today are chest exercises that you can do at an apartment gym using mostly body weight with some weights, some cables if you got it, but just like minimal equipment, and how I would build my chest and how I built my chest using body weight. You know, whether I was traveling in New York, London, you have to have a foundation where you know how to train with your body weight, just in case you don't have a gym, right? Just in case you just want to go outside and train, just in case you don't have, you know, COVID lockdown or quarantine or whatever it is. Calisthenics is foundation, so you want to know how to build your chest, how to get a good workout without using weights, and that's what I'm gonna show y'all today. So make sure y'all watch to the end, timestamp, so that y'all can go through at your own pace. I did not feel like going to the gym today, y'all. That's just, I'm gonna put up a video of a little bit earlier, but y'all see I'm energized right now. I promise you, an hour ago I did not feel like that. An hour ago I was sleepwalking. I'm literally going off 3 hours of sleep right now, 3.5 hours of sleep. I got bags under my eyes. Yo, what's good YouTube fam? I just want to let y'all know I'm about to film this video for y'all, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like filming. I don't feel like editing. But we gotta do the things you don't feel like doing. Y'all see me? I'm tired, ugly, rusty, but we finna get this video cracking for y'all. We're finna go downstairs to this apartment gym and we're gonna get this pumping. Well, we are here working. I am staying consistent on my challenge. We're posting every day on YouTube, so make sure y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe, tap in with your boy. We are building chest, we are building gains, and we are building a mind that is disciplined and unstoppable. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe, tap in with your boy. So we're getting started with the treadmill just to wake us up. You don't feel like working out, man, start off with the treadmill. Start off with some slight, some easy, just to get your body moving, you feel me? Just start moving, man. Get that grog out. The hardest part is just mentally getting yourself here. After that, half the battle's over, start walking. And every couple minutes, just go a little harder. Just go to a jog, go to a sprint, go to a skip. You feel me? Implement some push-ups, implement some rows. Just build up from there, y'all. Come on, let's go. We got the Meek and the Rick Ross in the ears. These niggas ain't motivating shit right now, but we here. So I'm about to show y'all exercises that you can do at an apartment gym to target your chest, get a good pump using minimal weights, and some weights, machines and dumbbells. So yeah, finna get into it, y'all. No cap, your boys had a long day, man. Had an 8 a.m. call time with Jordan, got off that, had about 4, got home, went to the laundromat because I spent a lot of money on laundry and ain't got any unit laundry. That's crazy. Went to the laundry, had business meetings. It's 10 o'clock. It's almost 11. I'm getting this work in. I literally feel like I'm sleepwalking. But running a couple miles, walk, jog, sprint intervals, and then I'm about to get into the chest work. We're gonna start off with compound pressing, push-ups, dumbbells, machine press, whatever you got. That's what I would recommend. You can pre-activate your chest using the cable flies. Cable flies, I'm not gonna pre-activate today. I'm about to just get straight into push-ups. And I also use these machines for rows, which a lot of people are asleep on as well. So you can start off with standard push-ups to warm up your shoulders, your wrists, your chests, all that good stuff. Warm up the wrist real quick. Do some cat to cows. So, right? Push, pull, push, pull, you're doing your push-ups, you want to switch up the grips. So your close grip push-ups gonna target more triceps. Then when you go wide, you're gonna target more chest and shoulders, right? Don't get me wrong, you're still gonna target your chest with close grip push-ups, but you're using mostly triceps to push. So make sure you mix up your variations and your hand positioning. You can even flip them over like this. Get all those angles. Boom. Boom. Flip your hands outward. Right. Right now we're just gonna start off standard. Next level from the push-ups would be decline push-ups. So you're gonna put your foot, elevate it, and you're gonna elevate yourself. This is gonna make it harder. Next push-up I would recommend would be decline push-up again. This time you're gonna elevate your hands off the ground as well. This is gonna allow you to get a deeper stretch on your chest. So versus just hitting the ground here, the dumbbells is gonna take you off the ground a bit so you can get a deeper range of motion to your chest. So if you got dumbbells in your apartment gym, or if you can buy some parallettes at home, it just helps you go a little bit deeper. Right, so I'm able to stretch all the way down here versus if I was on the floor, I can only stop here. Right, and this is why range of motion is actually important. All right, let's go. All the way up, all the way down. So if you see at the bottom of that, I pause for a second, let my chest hold the isometric hold deep, and then press. That really just fired up my chest. I can feel my chest fired up. So play with the tempos when you're doing your push-ups, when you're doing your lifts in general. Play with the tempos. Don't get used to just doing the same pace. Go down, pause, control it. Go down slow, explode. Go down slow, explode. Play with your tempos. That's a good way to confuse the muscles, confuse the body. So yeah, so we got those push-ups. Also, like I said, switch up the angles. So right now, you saw that my hands, my fists were parallel, right? And I'm shoulder width apart. Next, I'll go wide, right? I'll go wide here with my hands in a hammer, right, vertical, or I'll go here. Play with it all different angles. Even flip it reverse, like this. So I'll show you all those. And then in between that, we're also gonna get in some dips. We're gonna get in some chest flies. So if you got some cables, I like to do cable chest flies more than doing dumbbell chest flies because it keeps the constant tension versus I feel like with dumbbells, once you get to right here, right, it's not still pulling because you're almost vertical, right? So the weight's no longer really having a resistance versus cables is gonna be a consistent resistance all the way through the motion. So I prefer cables if you have some cables or even resistance bands. Just fucking focus that mind to that chest, focus on squeezing it. I'm gonna show y'all. So when it comes to the cable chest flies, you can do both arms or you can do single arm. I've done both. I like them both, but a lot of times getting both cables at a gym can be difficult, whereas finding one can be a lot easier. Plus, I like being able to focus on one muscle at a time or one side at a time. So when I'm doing single arm, instead of just standing straight and coming here, right, like standard, I actually like to cheat my body over a little bit. So instead of being straight here, I actually rotate to the right a little bit, right? So now when I fly, I'm focused on bringing my hand across my chest, right? So I'm not just coming here, I'm coming all the way across, right? And I'm not putting emphasis, my chest is open, nice and big. Boom. I'm not here, caved in. Chest nice and big, right? And then the weight is not heavy. I'm focused on that mind-muscle connection. So we're here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Back. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Here. And by the way, I have this hoodie on because I like to keep my hoodie on until I really break a sweat and get my pump, aka the pump cover. My chest is absolutely on fire right now. I'm gonna take this pump cover off so y'all can see, but shit's fired up. Flies, not straight on, right? So say this is straight on, boom, right? What I'm doing is I'm cheating it a little bit, so I'm actually here. I feel like that just gives a better contraction to that middle chest. So here, all right, so boom, versus boom. It just gives that extra contraction, in my opinion, in my body. Y'all try it out. So when I started out, I was holding that contraction, but as it gets harder, then I start just pulsing it out, right? And as it gets harder and harder, I'll just pulse sheet reps, half reps, just get as much as you can into that chest. Starting off with that good contraction, top, pause, pause, pause. Actually, I'm gonna go to over here. Like I said, if you got 2 treadmills, you can do dips. Dips is something that you should absolutely do for your chest, your shoulders, your triceps, mostly chest and shoulders. So make sure you stretch out your shoulders like this. All right, also practice your range before you get into it. All right, get your shoulders ready for that range of motion and that weight. This is start back. No. Your dumbbells are like flat at the ends versus rounded, it'll be easier because these rounded ones will try to move around on you. Another way that you can do it, if they're stable, you can go on this side, or if they're fat and they have balance, come up here. One of my all-time favorite push-ups to do, typically do it as a superset after I do incline bench press, dumbbells or barbell, or decline push-ups, or just push-ups in general. It's gonna be close grip incline push-ups. So you're gonna grab a bench and you're gonna keep your elbows popped to your side, tucked to your side. So you're not pushing up like this with your elbows flaring. You're keeping them tucked to your side. Look at how my chest flares up when I do that automatically, right? So when you do that, you're here, chest nice and big. Right? So my elbows are staying tucked. Look at my chest, it's flared up. That's proof. Boom. Right? Versus here, That's a lot of triceps, not that much chest activation. All right, so here. So the reason why I like to do that as a superset or a drop set is because it makes it a lot harder. If you do it just, you can do it not as a superset or drop set, but you'll be able to get more reps. Probably won't burn as quick. But either way, get that shit in. I just like to do it as a superset or a drop set because my chest is already burnt out, activated, and then I'm doing that. Right? If it's too hard to do full, you can start off with your knees as well. When you get to the top, squeeze for a second. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Another one of my favorite workouts that I like to do when I'm doing dips is also work your core. So as you do dips, you do leg raises. If you can't do leg raises, you do knee raises. So every time that you dip, boom, when you come up, knees up. Knees up, right? After that, your legs are up. Last but not least, if you have a chest press machine, whether at the gym, at home, wherever, I don't care if you bench press 315. You're never too good for a chest press. Chest press is what? Especially if you got different angles, if you got the incline, if you got the regular, if you got the decline. Chest press is, because you can control it, especially if you have an assist mechanism so you can spot yourself and really go past failure with cheat reps. Bro, you kidding me? So obviously you want to start light. Each set you're gonna work up heavier. So yeah, you start off light, work up heavier, and you want to get to a point where you're, you know what I'm saying? Typically what I like to do is 20, which is 20 is just the warm-up set, 15, 12, 10, 8, 5, right? So you're literally increasing the weight and decreasing the rep range. Once you get up to that heavy set, then just go for volume, 8 to 12. In between that, do your chest flies. Get that volume into the chest. So yeah, you're never too good. Chest press. When you get into the chest press, you don't want your spine, this is with all things chest, you don't want your spine on the bench. You want big chest, right? Your scapula is retracted, your chest is nice and big, right? So you're not here, flat chest bench, right? Flat back. Act like there's a pin in between on your spine, right? There's a pin on your spine and you're holding it with your scapula, right? Chest nice and big. Boom, sit up in that thing. Right, this is like, I'm about to go up, but quick warm-up set. When it comes to the warm-up set, I'm not really too focused on tempo. I'm just getting my ligaments and my muscles ready for this specific movement. Right, even if I just did all these push-ups and dips or whatever, still first set warm-up. Take a nice rest, go do some flies, go do some abs, go do some back. Typically that's why I like to do push and pull, because while my chest is recovering, I'm doing pull-ups, I'm doing abs, I'm doing lunges. So a lot of times while one of my muscles are recovering and resting, I'm either, if I'm not supersetting it, then I'm gonna do another body part while I'm resting. Or drinking water, drink a lot of water, stretch, definitely stretch as well, so. Yeah. All right, one more thing. When it comes down to these chest flies, same thing with the push-ups. Make sure you switch up your angles, right? So if you're going straight down midline, that's gonna hit that middle chest, right? You can also move this mechanism down, right? And then come up. It's gonna hit that, the top of your chest, right? So here, top of the chest, right? Here, middle of the chest, right? And then you can move it up and come down. It's gonna hit the bottom of the chest. You wanna hit all angles to get that full 3D chest, right? Same thing with the push-ups. Flat push-ups, decline push-ups, incline push-ups. You get it? I'm trying to like, depending on how you're watching this, but we've done them all today, right? We did each angle. We did different grips. All angles of the chest. That's how you get that full, that voluptuous. You feel me? What else? yeah, get your ankles in. Yo, I hope that y'all found that helpful. If you learned anything new, if you found that this was helpful, I'd really appreciate if y'all hit the like, hit a subscribe, drop a comment down below, share it with a friend. Share it with a friend that may be interested, that may be on a fitness journey, that may want this information as well, or share it to your social media profiles. I'm grinding hard. I really appreciate y'all's support. If you're just watching, even if you just watch to the end, either way, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I'm gonna keep the content coming. Any questions that y'all may have, feel free to drop them down below. Feel free to join our community filled with like-minded individuals. If you need help with nutrition, if you need a meal plan that's gonna help you to hit over 100 grams of protein so that you can really maximize your muscle growth and really maximize your results, there's a free meal plan down below, totally free. All you gotta do is just sign up and literally download it. So make sure y'all check that out. There's also a meal prepping guide from Trader Joe's. So if you don't like to cook, if you want something on the fly, if you want something easy, there's also that free meal plan down below. So I'm here to provide value. I'm here to give y'all sauce. And if you're new to this channel, you know I give the sauce. I mean, if you're new to this channel, then you don't know I give the sauce. But if you've been around, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm here to give the sauce. Literally. So show love, subscribe, stay around for the sauce. No Stagnation Academy, Joe Fit Johnson. We out.